All right. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Save Club Zoom webinar presentation this evening. My name is Matthew Jameson here in Salmon River, New Brunswick, Canada. We're super excited for each and every single one of you that are jumping on the line. David Dubbs is going to share some information about a amazing company with a product that everybody needs. Everybody needs to save money. And when you can make money helping people save money on everyday spending, it's just a win, win, win. And when you see what we have here, I think you're going to agree that you need to be involved, but then every single person you know on this planet needs to save money, and they need to be involved, and they need to make extra money because nothing's getting any cheaper. So with that being said, I think Mr. David Dubbs, are you ready to go, sir?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, awesome. I'm going to turn this over to David Dubbs. So David, pay close attention to this gentleman. He's a top income producer in the home-based business network marketing space. He's one of the top marketers on the planet. This guy knows how to build massive teams. He knows how to help people make income, and he knows what's good when he sees it. And that's why David is here with Save Club. And then we're going to hear from Charles Mouey here at the end, our amazing CEO as well. So Mr. Dubbs, take it away, sir.
All right, everybody. So the reason you're here, someone brought you here, is you probably want to make money, right? Well, that's good because we're going to show you probably one of the easiest ways on the planet to make money. And I know you've probably done a lot of different things or looked at a lot of different things, but trust me, when I'm done with you tonight, you're going to agree that this is the place to be. And let's go. So a couple things you need to have a really successful business: price point, timing, product, marketing, follow up, pay plan, and vision. And if you can get all these things right, you're talking about a home run. And we're going to go through a lot of these on this webinar. First of all, we talk about price point. This is something everyone can afford. See, the number one question in this space is when you have an opportunity, everybody, you present it, and the first thing they say is, what's it going to cost me? You've probably heard that before. The best part about Save Club is like, it's already in your pocket. It's pocket change. You know, it's 67 cents a day. How many times do you walk in a gas station and grab a Diet Coke for $2.63 or a coffee every day for $3? You don't leave that gas station and say, oh my gosh, I'm so broke. You don't even think about that kind of money. And you do it all day, every day. Everybody does. So everybody already has the money because, listen, go try to find anything else that costs 67 cents today. Seriously, walk in a gas station and see if you could find an item in there for 67 cents. You'd be hard pressed to do it right now. But Save Club is only 67 cents a day. You could afford that, right? Now, our business is really simple. We do two things. We save people a ton of money, and by doing so, you can make a ton of money. Two simple concepts that everybody can understand, and we're going to prove it tonight. And I like to say too easy on that. We have the greatest product. Our product is really money. That's what our product is. And I'm going to blow up my screen a little bit here. What happened here? I'm going to blow up my screen so you can see it a little bit better. I have a really big monitor. I know sometimes it's hard to see. So how about this? CVS. Okay, they're all over America. 20% off. So what did I do? I went to my cart and I put in paper towels. I put in toilet paper. I put in water. I put in dog food. I put in Coca-Cola, and I put some hairspray in there. Now, is that something that people use all the time? That's stuff that, you know, you kind of live on it, right? And you can see right here, it was $83. There was already some $10 savings there, so $78. But then I used our discount code, and I ended up getting, what, $17.65 off, $71. But this is product that you buy every day. See, the coolest thing about Save Club is you do not have to convince them. See, in this industry, we always had this weird saying, if you owned a McDonald's, you sure wouldn't shop at Burger King. But what if you like Burger King? You know, we always tried to convince people like to switch off their product. Well, you're going to buy this in the store, but instead buy this over here. It's going to cost you more, but just buy it because it's your business. That's kind of hard to do. So here, do you buy Bounty paper towels and Charmin toilet paper and water and Coca-Cola? This is stuff people buy every day. You don't have to talk them into buying it. They already do. But don't you think they'd want to put that money back in their pocket and save a lot of money by doing it? CVS, it's a huge store. Who do you know that doesn't shop? Everybody shops. Let's show you some deals. Example, K Jewelers. That's in almost every mall in America. And they're a jewelry store. Well, if you go to buy this Movado watch, it's $9.95 because they sell at full boat retail. Save Club, how about this? $349, but then we got a discount code and it went down to $321, a savings of $673. So if there's any guy that wants to rock a Movado and show off, I mean, think about that. If you were to walk in K Jewelers and spend $995, that's like you getting in your car and taking $673 and you're just going to throw it out the window. Because at the end of the day, when you're wearing that watch, it's the same exact watch. I mean, we're going to show you all kinds of deals. Okay, how about this? Air Jordans. Everybody knows me. I am a massive sneakerhead. This is Champs. Okay, you can actually go get some Air Jordans and get 20 bucks off with our coupon code. How many moms out there, you know, their sons are saying, Mom, we're back to school. I want to get some Air Jordans. Those Air Jordans are expensive. Well, guess what? If you got Save Club, there's 20 bucks. You know what? There's your monthly membership right there in just that one deal. How cool is it that our product could be Air Jordans, right? I mean, everybody else's product is what? We got cool stuff that you're already buying. How about this? Ring camera. We actually have special products from Amazon that Amazon gives us discounts on, like the stuff they make, including their own Ring. So here's a Ring camera, 39 bucks we get it for, okay, right through Amazon with our special discount code. But if you go to Amazon and you want to buy the same thing, go ahead. That's $59.99 for the exact same item. And you're going to, you know, if you use us, you'll save 20 bucks right there. Your membership's already paid for in that item. Guess what? I have those all over my house. I think I got 5 of those. Major appliances. You know, every now and then you're going to, if you own a home, you might want to upgrade. Okay. Like this one, I have this refrigerator, super cool. It's got like a massive iPad on it. Pretty fun. But if you go to Home Depot and you think that's a great deal, you know, that's a big store that does big discounts. And they say, look, save $1,800, $31.99. Well, that's cool. But with Save Club, it's only $23.67 for the exact same fridge, delivery, everything, $831 back in your pocket. How about this? There's a washer and dryer. I think it's an all-in-one combo. Well, if you go to Best Buy, $19.99. If you go to Home Depot again, $19.98. Okay, they beat Best Buy by $1. But how much does Save Club beat them by? $17.99. That is a $200 savings for the exact Samsung washer and dryer back in your pocket. I've already showed you well over $1,000 back in your pocket, and I'm not even scratching the surface with Save Club. Now, let me ask you, do I have to convince you to eat? So I know you don't buy a refrigerator every day. You don't buy a washer dryer every day. You might not buy Air Jordans every day. But one thing you do every day is eat. And I love to eat. And so let's just show you a couple deals. Scoreboard Grill. Okay, because here's how it works. It kind of works by zip code. So there's different deals all over the country based on zip code. But here's one in Nashville. Free appetizer. I love appetizers. Marco's Pizza. Get a free pizza. Texas Day Brazil. 15% off. And that's an expensive place. So 15% off could be really good. IHOP. Free entree with the purchase of entree. Okay, that's great. Smoky Bones. Free appetizer. And again, another free appetizer. How about Denny's? Get 20% off. Arby's. Get a free roast beef. I'm doing this crazy diet. And I go get an Arby's sandwich every day. I've literally gotten 5 in the last days, and they're like $5 each. I literally got $25 worth of Arby's sandwiches for free, everybody. It's just that easy. Shipley Donuts, get a dozen donuts for free. Brio, love that place, 15% off. Wolfgang Puck, 10% off. Beef O'Brady's, free chips and queso. Who doesn't love that? Now, if you have a car, which a lot of you do you have expenses? Of course you do. Eventually, you're going to need brakes if you own a car long enough. Brakes could be $500. 11% off $500 is a lot of money off. How about Firestone? If your car breaks down, 15% off. Look at this. For their own tires, you get them at cost plus 10% on Bridgestone and Firestone tires. Goodyear, 10% off tires. You got Expert Tire, okay? We got this too. Big savings car insurance. Literally, if you go in through our savings portal and you put your information here, it shops all of the insurance companies. People are saving hundreds and hundreds of dollars off their insurance just by plugging their information here. I used this one the other day. I needed an oil change. Guess what? That's something that you have to do every few months is get an oil change. I saved 20 bucks. There's your monthly membership right there. It's something you have to do. Rate Genius. If you're trying to buy a car and you go on there and they approve you for a loan, they'll give you 100 bucks back. I mean, there's just money on top of money here, everybody. Okay, hotels, resorts, cruises, rental cars. We have a lot of travel deals. Okay, what's really cool about Save Club is also puts you in the travel business for 20 bucks. You know, there's been a lot of travel businesses in this space, and a lot of them are $100, $250, $500. And here you can have the best deals on travel, and you're spending $20 a month. It's like having your own travel business. So any of you that love travel and travel sexy and great, you'll love it. Here's the Encore in Las Vegas, one of the best hotels on the Strip. Look at Orbit's price, $271. Our price, $132. Save $139. Here's another Vegas Venetian, one of my favorites. Price line for it was 3 nights, $1,005. Our price, $438. Save $566.35. Here's what's crazy, everybody. It's the same room and the same dates. So think about it. You go to Vegas, and if you would have went on Priceline to do that, that's like, again, you rolling down your car window and throwing $566 out the window because you got the exact same room if you would have went through saveclub. Now imagine if you took that $566 extra dollars and you'd get to go to the nice steakhouse. You'd get to go shopping. You'd get to put it in a slot machine or play and have fun in Vegas. $566 extra in Vegas is a lot. And why would you just want to burn that just to stay in the room when you get the same exact room? I mean, do we have to talk anybody into this? Come on. This place is fun. I've been there. Great Wolf Lodge, indoor water park, a lot of fun. They're all over the country. Orbits, you know that people say, oh, you get a great deal in Orbits. They won at 577. We had 456, same room, same dates, everything identical. Again, there's another $121 in your pocket. Geez, by the time I'm done, I'm going to have like $2,000 in your pocket just now. International. We got a lot of people on here from international. Guess what? We have tons of international travel deals. You travel. Hong Kong, save $120 a night in this hotel. India, $55. Australia 90, Canada 83, Germany 172, England 114, France 364, and you can even see the Eiffel Tower, Switzerland 82, and there's a lot bigger deals than international travel. These are just some of the ones I pulled up really, really quick. And then I always like to do this. I was building out these slides today, and I said, can we save money today? So look, I said, what's going on? Austin, Texas. If I wanted to go to Austin, Texas today, I could save $120. So the first room I could save $83 on. But if you look, Priceline.com for this Hilton is charging $250. We could get it for $130. And literally, I did this slide like an hour ago. Literally, the same day booking, you could still save over $100 a night in one day. Are you going to tell me someone's not going to spend $20? Are you kidding me? Entertainment, Dave & Buster's. If you have kids, you've been to a Dave & Buster's. They have video games and they got restaurant, they got food. We got an exclusive offer. You pay $70, they give you $100. That's $30 for free. Grandmas, you want to take your grandsons or give it to them as a gift? They would love that. And you save $30, $10 more than what you paid for the membership. You already got back in your pocket. Just that deal. How about Top Golf? Love Top Golf. Really a lot of fun. $15 off. Again, and that's just, I mean, there's movies. There's all kinds of stuff. So you can see that the savings is here, and I've only scratched the surface on the saving. I love this slide, no auto ship stress. The difference between saveclub and everything else you look at is a lot of these companies, what happens is you'll buy products and they'll put you on an auto ship. And a lot of times the auto ships are $40, $50, $100 a month. And sure, you're getting products and you might even like those products, and there's nothing wrong with liking the products. But what happens is when your credit card bills start to come, and you start to see that line item and you're getting charged. If you haven't signed up anyone or you're not making any money yet, your significant other might be like, what the heck is this charge and why are we paying for it? Oh, well, we're going to make money eventually. There's a lot of stress there. Here's the best part about saveclub. Number one, you're not spending a lot on an auto ship. You're spending $20.67 a day. But the average person over here, I just proved it to you, saves around $100 to $200 a month. That's without signing anybody up, everybody. That is just using the product. So instead of having an expense, most companies, again, you're on auto ship, you're paying for a product every month. That's kind of like an expense. Here, at the end of the month, families, people have more money in their bank account than they did before saveclub. Is that hard to convince anybody? This is the easiest business ever because I don't have to convince you to put more money in your pocket. So I ask this question all the time. You want a 30-second elevator pitch? Here you go. If you handed me $20 and I handed you back $200, would you do it? There you go. Boom. Instant signups. Use that, everybody, because no one says no to that. All right. Does this sound familiar? A lot of you jump. You see them all the time, jumping deal to deal. You'll watch people on Facebook. I swear, today they're a Forex expert, then they're a travel expert, and then they're, whatever expert. I mean, they're jumping around all the time. The grass is greener, And the reason people think that, and the reason people quit businesses and jump from deal to deal is because they never figured out that the problem is them. And I'm not saying that to bust on anybody, but you're not a marketer. Most people aren't. They're housewives. Guys work all day. They're coming home. A lot of people don't know anything about marketing, and then they jump in here, and definitely 99.9% of you are not salespeople. If anything, a lot of you are probably better at talking people out of stuff than talking people into stuff. Am I right? So we don't want you to be stuck in there, so we decided to fix this. Charles was genius by doing this. Marketing, 100% done for you marketing. We write all of your social media posts. Okay, so you don't have to guess it. I'm going to show you. We give you all the pics, reels to put all over your social media. You don't have to create anything. We give it to you. We got the best funnels on the planet, and there's a lot of times you have to buy funnels. You have to upgrade. They got to do all this kind of stuff. We give them to you, and we're literally launching one a week. That's never been done in this industry ever. I'm telling you right now. And again, they're all included. So let's show you that. First of all, when I go in the back office here, if I scroll down to my websites, you'll see we have several websites, and our power line landing pages are our capture pages. We have two that just talk about Save Club, and then we have Save and Earn, a really curious capture page that makes people say, what is this? I need to find out more. We have our 67 cents video that talks about taking 67 cents and turning it into financial freedom. We got a foodies one, which is so much fun, everybody. It talks about going out to eat, taking pictures and getting paid for it, showing discounts. Love it. And then we got an exclusive travel page right here for all of you that loved, people that are looking to be in the travel business. We got you covered. And we got a bunch more. I think I did like 3 or 4 videos just this week for capture pages, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty ridiculous how much stuff we got coming. It's wild. Also, we have an entire folder set up here full of stuff. For example, when I said we got social media post, let's say you wanted to post that foodie page, and most of you don't know how to write good ad copy. Listen, you don't need to. Again, we wanted to make sure this was as easy as possible for you to make money. So we have a section called foodie, and if you look, all you'd have to do is copy and paste and add your link, or say link in bio if you're using Instagram or TikTok or whatever. So we have all these already pre-written. What if you wanted to use the 67 cents? Well, guess what? We got a pocket. We got all these already pre-written for you. What if you want to do travel? Guess what? We already got them written. So there's nothing you need to figure out. We have actually already pre-wrote all your content. My grammar's kind of off there. Already done. Now, also, we have loaded you with good stuff. So for example, if you want to post some stuff with the funnels, let's say you're posting the 67 cents, we got videos. And you could download this video and upload it to your social media. You want to do travel? No problem. We got travel. We got food ones. We got everything that you need. This is just one folder, but if you open up any of these folders, we have branded and non-branded. Branded means there's going to be a Save Club logo. Non-branded means it won't have a Save Club logo. But we have all kinds. I don't know if I'm sharing my sound on this. Probably not. Let me just hit this share computer sound so you can hear some of these. There we go. So we have all this already done for you, already.
That was the last time.
A lot of fun videos here on savings. Here's one like with Disney. So again, the whole folder is loaded, and all of these are subfolders, and they're all loaded with all kinds of stuff, tons and tons and tons of stuff. All right, so we have all that for you. And then, Charles, should I show them the site we built today for training, or do you want to show that?
No, show them up. I'll show them where they can find it, because we have the link, the portal link in the back office under the training tab.
Okay, so we know a lot of you are like, oh, that looks good, Dave, but I have no idea how to do that stuff. That's fine. We have a new training site right here, and we have what to do first, where to get your websites, where to get the pre-written post, where to get your information. You click on these buttons, it'll take you right to the sections where you can get the post, get all the content. Then we have step-by-step videos. If you don't know how to post on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or X or LinkedIn, we literally walk you through, or YouTube, we walk you through step by step how to post, everything done. Full training. We show you, you want to learn how to save money? We have video on how to save money. We have a couple example days here. And then we show you making money. We got some stuff on comp plan, and we're going to keep adding to this training section. But right now, not only did we give you everything, we have all this built in and we train you how to use it, but it gets even better. I feel like I'm on one of those infomercials. Wait, there's more, right? Get this. Here's one thing we know. Again, I said a few minutes ago that you're not salespeople. Most of you hate to sell. You don't want to sell. And like I said, a lot of you are better talking people out of stuff and that. And that's kind of been the problem in this industry. People are excited, and I'll give them an A for effort. But again, they don't know how to post the right stuff and all this stuff. But so we fixed that, but we also fixed this. This is coming, and I can't be more excited about this. Charles is an absolute genius. He has set up AI that is literally going to call someone on the phone after they opt in your page. Did I say you're going to call them on the phone? I did not. AI is going to pick up the phone and call that lead and get them excited. It's going to text them. It's going to email them. It's going to drive them into our webinars. Guess what? This is rejection free. All right. They could say anything they want to AI, but you know what they're not going to say to you? What's it going to cost me? Is that one of those things? How long you been doing the business? How much money you made? Guess what? It doesn't matter. They're talking to AI. The AI is going to do this. And right now, even without the AI in yet, the system is already converting 1 out of every 4 people as upgrading. So if you get them in, and we got the hottest funnels, literally, you will get them in. And literally right now, it's already converting 1 out of 4. Once we implement this, so I want to take a step back just real quick, and then I'll give it over to Charles, and we'll talk about comp plan here. But I want you to think about this. Did we not think of everything to make this the world's greatest business? Is it hard to convince people to have more money at the end of the month than they do right now? No. Is it hard to convince people to buy stuff they're already buying, eat where they're eating, buying everything? No. Okay. Is it hard to say, listen, we got professional marketers, 7-figure marketers that are creating the best posts, the best reels, the best content, and literally giving you everything word for word. And all you have to do is know one skill: copy and paste. That's it. And then have a system that takes over for you and works like a machine to convert those leads and upgrade them for you. And you're only paying $20 a month. Listen, I've been part of deals that were way more money upfront, way more money monthly, and they had nothing. They gave you one lame website to promote. They didn't give you anything to do marketing. If they wanted you to have capture pages, they were saying upgrade, charge all this money for it. And then they never did anything on follow-up. And so this system is the most robust marketing system you'll ever see at the best price. And let's talk about comp plan, because it pays up to 80%, which is massive amounts of money paid out too, which is there. So Charles, I'll pull up the slide if you want, or if you want to pull them up on your end, we could talk through this.
I'll just share with everybody why savings and why discounts on what people are already spending is absolutely the best thing to market. Just like you're saying, David, from Air Jordans to food to dining. And as we progress with Safe Club, we've gotten more and more, over 58,000 new offers we've got coming in from the biggest stores, from Best Buy to Lowe's. Could you imagine getting 4% back on all the floors in your house, or the lumber for a new fence? Or
Okay, I just interrupted this video, and one of the worst things you can do is to interrupt the CEO, but I do take the risk. In the meantime, what David forgot to tell, because in the meantime we already have received some behind the scenes information about a free app that is being added to it as well. So now not only that you can upload all the videos and the eye candy short teasers that Dave and his team made, and the funnels, etc., but now there's a free app that you just pass on, and the moment people use that free app, they can enjoy discounts, etc., and they will be placed in your team. It's all linked to your team. So this is just a little eye candy teaser, short information video about this free app that I just wanted to interject before we continue with the rest of this beautiful webinar of David and our CEO. So just listen to this. This is really going to top it all off.
Hey team, ready to score your first referral with SaveClub even if you've never referred a single person before? You're in the right place. Let's go. Referrals are the heart of our business. Every person you invite downloads the free app, saves money on everyday purchases, and when they share it further, they earn gift card rewards. Plus, their upgrade turns into ongoing income for you automatically. First, upshift your mindset. You're not selling anything. You are giving away a free tool that saves them money. Focus on helping, and the sales come naturally. Next, list out everyone you already know: family, friends, coworkers, Facebook groups, even your neighborhood chat. These are your warmest leads because they already trust you. Don't reinvent the wheel. I've got swipe and send templates ready for cold outreach, warm follow-ups, and quick social posts. Just personalize the first name field, hit send, and let our AI handle the rest of the conversation. Here's the magic. Once you share a referral link, our AI chatbot takes over. It answers questions, follows up, and even closes upgrades for you around the clock. Success isn't always instant. Schedule a friendly nudge, just a, "Hey, did you grab the app yet?" text 2 days later. Personal check-ins show you care and they boost conversions by up to 30%. Use your SaveClub dashboard to watch your referral count climb. Every gift card reward is a milestone. Share your wins in our team chat so we can cheer you on. There you have it. Mindset, audience, templates, AI, follow-ups, and celebration. Now grab your link and start helping your friends save. Let's make those first referrals happen today. You've got this.
So this is next level laziness. Just give people a free app and the rest is done with AI follow-up systems. So let's continue the, oh, let me see if the other video, these are little videos that haven't been published yet. Let me check it out. Hold on. So you get a little first look at some other videos. Just check this out.
What if saving money actually made you money? Meet SaveClub, the free app that helps families and network marketers save on thousands of name brand products you already buy every single day. Here's the best part. When you share the app, it's coded to you for life. And with our built-in AI, every question, every follow-up, every close is done asterisk for you asterisk. You can build a business on autopilot. Download the free app today and lock your spot in the SaveClub power line. Want more? Upgrade anytime to unlock full marketing training, exclusive community support, and start earning real income. It's simple. You save, you share, you earn. And it's all 100% free to start. Join SaveClub today and let's grow in together.
This is what I mean. Let's get back to the webinar, not to be too disrespectful, but I thought I'd throw it in. Hope you don't mind.
The paint for your walls. I mean, we're so diverse, having savings being the product, and really this could not have existed before now, because it is a shift in the way that advertising dollars are being spent. It's brands ethically bribing customers to come. It's where the advertising dollars are flowing, and we put in some amazing systems here. I'm so excited to get through these next couple of weeks and release all this stuff to you guys. We've been working on this AI for a couple of months, and we've got it dialed into a global calling system. We had to set up VoIP in all the different regions, all the different country codes, with the different voice packages, with the different intelligence, and we got to make sure this thing is accurate as well. The amount of work, the amount of training from top sales trainers to get this working, and texting and emailing and communicating, all that, so your job is so easy. It's cutting and pasting. It's inviting people to the various different funnels. And so you become not a salesperson, you become a person who sorts. And you find out if people are interested in saving on dining, if they're saving on travel, if they want to save on everyday expenses. And the biggest one is who's interested in making money. Because when you're able to offer an opportunity that people can really have rejection-free marketing, share something as simple as an app, share something as simple as a landing page, and have the system take over, that's where it gets exciting. And what we've done here from the compensation plan standpoint really rolls on. Dave, if you want to flip the slide, I'll talk more about our Powerline marketing system that is in place, this compensation plan, where every single Friday we're paying out commissions globally. We've got systems where people can pay in with cryptocurrency. We've got an annual membership, which is a way to ensure yourself residual income. When you enroll people for a VIP membership, they pay for the whole year, their affiliate marketing for less than $300. They've got a business, you've got a business where you can make unlimited amounts of money. The way that our system works with our matching bonuses, the more people that you enroll, the more matrix checks that you can match. And it all comes down to having a complete system in place where the done-for-you advertising, our Powerline marketing system, many of you are on this call because you got an email. Many people get started on Friday because that's our cutoff date. They see they got started in the business. They see all the momentum the company has created from the new prospects and the new people joining each and every week. And on Friday night, they've got an opportunity to be part of that momentum and upgrade. This system, the Powerline marketing system, has been responsible for millions and millions of enrollments over the last about 20 years that we've been implementing it. And it's just been a proven way to work on your behalf and do the closing for you. And so as much as we could do, and there's a lot more that we're developing day in and day out. As you can see, this new training portal's really excited. You can actually find it inside of your back office underneath the training tab. We've got a 10-step fast start introduction video, and right underneath that, Dave, you want to show that, click on training, and right there, training portal. And here you go. Here's just step-by-step tools, these beautifully done videos. I mean, Dave spent so much time, effort, and energy putting these together. Watch them, follow them, understand what's going on, because just like anything in life, if you want to be successful, you've got to be focused. You've got to be intentional about what you're doing. And if you can just follow the instructions here and build up your skills, this business will get easier and easier. When you're able to engage with this business and do a simple thing of introducing just a couple of people who get started. And what we're seeing is that if you're able to get 10 people to fill out a form, 2 will get started. It's an incredible phenomenon that we've got going on here, that by just simply sharing a link, getting people engaged in our system, they're getting upgraded, and it's just going to get more. The conversion's going to go up and up because we're watching these numbers, we're tightening the screws, and we're just 25 days into the company. So as you grow with us, as you start to learn these skills, this will get easier. And this is something that you'll be able to do month in and month out. We've got new training systems in place. We're going to be starting, and last call we did, many of you showed your interest in our 90-day blitz. I'm going to be announcing that on this upcoming Monday morning call, where we're going to be basically doing hand-holding on each one of these funnels, hand-holding on how to do this, and working with people to get leads. The feedback, the accountability, these are the things that really can take anybody who with no experience, work with them like a hand in a glove, guiding what we're doing. And it'll be you people here, the first 10,000 in the company, that are going to be part of something that's going to sweep across the country, sweep across other countries, sweep across the world. So Dave, if you want to get into exactly your next piece here, we can you can share.
What slide you wanted on, Charles?
Yeah, just keep rolling through. Timing's so important. We're right here in the beginning of all this. We're right here in the beginning, the timing of the shift in advertising, and we're part of that. We're part of a monumental shift of $900 billion. I showed people the other day on a leadership call to our travel portal, and I had people jumping up and down on the other side of the call saying, let's get this out. I said, yeah, we're going to be tapping into some major advertising budgets. Go ahead and flip the slide, Dave. Tapping into some massive advertising budgets from the biggest brands in the world. And when we pulled up the new travel section, there was brands, Malaysia Air, Singapore Air, boutique hotels in Southeast Asia, Australia, all just covering the world with deals and cashback that really there's not going to be very many groups that have these type of offers. because the barrier to entry is so high. And this is why it's taking time for us to develop this, implement it, because we're going to be working with different merchant accounts, working with different credit cards, working in all the different systems around the world, and delivering this back all to your checks that pay out weekly. So it is just exciting what has come together, bringing mainstream brands, global payment systems, cryptocurrency payment systems, everything's above board, full on KYC, AML, all the compliance that is required to do this. These systems have been put in place so that you can earn passive residual income working from your living rooms. I love seeing everybody in their homes, comfortable, working from home, doing the things that you need to be doing to put in motion something that can really set you free. One big thing we're going to be doing in our 90-day blitz is showing, if you're brand new to this presentation, you're brand new to looking at Save Club, one of our core objectives, one of the core goals is to show people how to replace your residual bills. We all have residual bills, be it your cell phone or your rent or your mortgage, your car payment, your insurance, what you eat. Money, it's like oxygen. You're not going to make it very far without it. And so one of the objectives that I set out was, how do we show people how to make $1 more in residual income than in residual bills? And we're dialing in this system to be the most simplest, replicatable, duplicatable things where your value is sharing with somebody something that is good. And the more that you dive into these trainings and you see the amount of effort and energy that is being put behind your success, it becomes easier to share. And then when you've got the AI doing the follow-up with you, we're onto something totally new the industry has never done before. So anytime ideas come out, they are typically not generally accepted. They're confusing, and people don't understand. But what happens when a good idea, its time has come, it becomes self-evident. And for those of you who can see the opportunity now, that are so lucky enough to be here this early and take action, when this becomes self-evident to the world, and the advertising dollars are flowing through, the membership saving so much money for each and every one of you on a weekly basis, and that tipping point occurs and we go into momentum, it's going to be something you're going to be glad you're a part of, and glad that you shared it with other people. Because when you've got time freedom and you've got money freedom, you've got freedom. And that's really what we're putting together here. So I commend every one of you for taking the time out on a Wednesday night to engage in what we're doing here, sharing this with others. And when a good thing's time has come, that's when the idea is just self-evident and nothing can stop it. And we are so close to reaching that point where the value of the product and the value of the opportunity are bringing so much value that this thing will become unstoppable.
And everybody, here's what's really cool about this. I'm just going to tell you a quick story. A lot of times when you're in an LMLM and you go out to eat, or you go with a bunch of group of people, a lot of you don't want to say, "Oh, I'm in an MLM," because they're like, "Ew, you're in one of those things." A lot of people just ain't into it. Some of them aren't. But for example, I went out to a restaurant the other day, Buffalo Wild Wings, and I had two of my buddies over there. And we ordered an appetizer. We were doing this, and the bill came, and I whipped out my phone. I said, "Well, I got a coupon." And the girl took my phone to the back, came back. She's like, "There you go. You got your discount." And my other two friends were sitting there and their mouths dropped. They're like, "Well, we want a discount." I'm like, "You got to join the club. You got to be in the club." And they're like, "What's the club?" And I showed them all the savings, and they were blown away. See, this is a product that you can totally lead with the product and feel good about it. They don't care. And then when they found out they could make money, I said, "How hard was it for me to convince you you need this?" "Well, it wasn't. You showed me, the waitress kind of proved it. Well, I already saved money." Exactly. That's how easy it is to make money. All I do is show people, why are you spending that when you could spend this? It's so easy. So you don't have all that like stigma that you get by doing some of these other deals, because literally there's not a person alive that wants to spend less. I was like, "Look, I got the appetizer for free. You guys are the appetizers. You got to pay for them. You guys are idiots." I'm just kidding. But that's kind of the fun that we have, right? That's how easy it is to take this business to the next level. And that's why it's so fun. I've never seen anything like it. There's nothing like it out there. And again, the price point is so good. Who doesn't have 67 cents a day? You know, and again, who's going to say no for more money? Remember, the biggest thing about this is if people just get in here and use the product, they're going to have more money, even if they never built a business. Show me any other business that does that. Because it doesn't. And that's not hard to convince somebody. Hey, at the end of the month, I want you to have more money than you did this month. That's it. That's the pitch. Is that hard? You think anybody's going to say no? All of you on this webinar right now should be able to go out there and get 5, 10 people easily just based on that. Don't make this hard. Just save people money. We're doing them a service. You're helping people bring more in. And I'll tell you what, here's some clues too. Have you ever been out and heard someone, oh my gosh, the prices of gas, and they're going to go crazy up with what just happened overseas? Well, if you're worried about the price of gas, that means you're worried about money. It sounds like you need to save some. Oh, the cost of eggs or the cost of bread. It sounds like you need to save some money because you're talking about money. Everywhere you go, you hear people complaining about how much stuff costs. Hello, cha-ching. That's a great person to go over and say, yep, you know what? I could put a few $100 in your pocket this month and save you money if you're so concerned about money. That's as easy as this business. Charles, that's really all I got for tonight, unless you got more you want to throw out there.
Yeah. I mean, if you could, Dave, just flip back to the training portal one more time here, and I'll share people the system here of, you know, what we've got in place. So for those of you that are new, taking a look at Save Club, that you've been invited to this call, get back to the person that invited you or use a link. It's probably inside your email. You can go to log back in and get started with Save Club. Get your membership, get use. We've got a program where if you get started today, within 7 days, you can just, if you don't like what you see, you don't think this is an opportunity where you can make money, you don't think this is an opportunity where you could save money, there's just a one click you can cancel. So we have yourself, you just log right in, you check it all out after you get started. If you don't like it, just one click and you can cancel out. And we did that because just wanted to make it no risk. You know, there's a no risk look into what we're doing here. And if you're like most people, the deeper you look into this, the deeper you look into the savings, the more you understand what the potential is. This is a real opportunity, which I'll tell you, they're becoming fewer and fewer opportunities out there with the rise of AI and what it's going to do, disrupting tens of millions of jobs across the country, with the cost of living increasing simply through inflation. To get the skills that Dave's willing to train you here for free. We've got all these amazing videos, and it's step by step. You're building yourself. You're building your skills. You're learning how to save money. You're learning how to make money. And by doing this, by learning those simple discipline actions repeated over time, will equal a multiple reward, just like what we're doing here with this business. It might not look like a lot, inviting someone into this company and earning $20 fast start bonus. Well, that happens. You do it a few times a month and it starts to grow. The system takes over, and I'm so delighted to tell you guys about the tools and the things that are coming out every single day. We have a team of very skilled, top-notch developers, marketers working behind the scenes to turn on some things that are really going to flip this industry on its head. So, you know, with that, I just encourage you, if you haven't gotten started with Save Club, do what you can. If you're coming off this webinar, it's still early. Go invite some people directly to become a pre-enrollee. Share one of the many landing pages and get them onto Friday night's call, because the work that you do this week, we're going to pay you next week. And I love nothing more than watching the commissions go out, knowing that we're going to be, you know, changing lives, putting people in a situation where they've got a better lifestyle, a better retirement, and it's as simple as sharing savings with others. So, you know, with that, guys, we're going to keep this call here to under 45 minutes. On Friday, we're going to have a dynamite call with our cutoff date. Get people lined up on Monday. We're going to be covering a a training program. It's a 90-day training program. I'm going to show people how to go from brand new distributor, no experience needed, and we'll have many people reach their freedom number, create more passive income than they have in residual bills. And that's one of the goals here. I would love for each and every one of you to know what that's like to have more residual income than residual bills. And the only thing greater than that, having it for yourself, is knowing that you can help others do the same. So with that, everybody, have a great night, and we'll catch you on Friday.
Hey, Rick.
Thanks, Dave. Great
Yep.
presentation.